Here, June Guyman Stephenson, who traveled the state with me, stand up, bud. The best decision I ever made in my life. Short of this decision. Born in a little house, wood frame, no running water, no inside facilities, no electricity till I was 17 years old. Us 5 children grew up on a little 12-acre farm where we sustained ourselves. A father that was a railroader. A grandfather that was killed when my father was 5 years old on the railroad. I know something about working people. I worked on the railroad myself. Graduated from UK, selected as the outstanding man in the state by the Kentucky JCs, selected as the outstanding person in the state by the Kentucky Education Association, promoting public education. Former chairman of Goodwill, former chairman of the Teachers Federal Credit Union, founded the first political action arm for the school teachers in the state of Kentucky called KEEPAC. Yes, I've worked for people, worked for people's rights, and worked for good for the Lord. Tonight I'm here humbly, to ask you to consider America, to consider voting for me for United States Senator. I have no disrespect for any of my opponents. They are fine men. They have fine backgrounds. But you know something? When the good Lord called me to get in this race, He didn't tell me I was going to win, but He said, take the message for me throughout the countryside. We don't need to make a left turn. We don't need to make a right turn. We need to make a U-turn to God. And if we go to Washington, I will carry that message through the halls of Congress, and I will have no fear. I will have no fear, for as I stood on the stage the other day and stopped the bullies from coming up and moving me off the stage after a minute and a half, I have no fear, because God is with me. God is with me. And I know something about the people in Monroe County, because I interviewed Patsy. I interviewed Beth. God is with you, because you are the home of the Lincolns, Thomas and Abe, the people who healed the nation, not to disrupt it and tear it apart, but who healed the nation. And tonight, I want to ask you and all the people watching this across the state of Kentucky on the website, give the old country boy a second look. He doesn't have much money. Health care problems have taken him to the brink of bankruptcy. But you know something? The state needed my filing fee of $500 and I needed a job. So I put my application in for this job, and I'm traveling the state now from one end to the other end, talking to people just like I'm talking to you, from my heart, from my heart. And if I've got a second or two, I'd like to give you something else from my heart that Happy Chandler taught me to do. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children at play. The corn tops ripe and the meadows are in bloom, and the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my ladies, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. Now reach out there and grab the pulse of the next person next to you. Just touch their pulse for a second. Feel that pulse. It knows no ethnicity, it knows no race, it knows no political party, and it knows no faith. It is a gift from God, the right to life. We must pass a Human Right to Life Amendment to protect life that God gave us and heal our land. And don't forget, as I sing the last verse of this song, the greatest gift God gave us is the gift of love. Reach down and touch a child on the head, a grandchild, a nephew, a niece, a husband, a wife, a friend, a neighbor, and say, oh, the children rule on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door, and my old Kentucky home says goodnight. Now join in with me. We no more, my ladies, oh, we no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away. God bless you and God bless America. Praise the Lord.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to follow that. Thank you, Mr. Stephenson. That was good. It would have been great to have had Van McClendon here, and y'all could have really great speech, sir. He's a great speaker. But all right, our next